Like, it's the most absurd detail, but jiggly booty. Hey, what's up, y'all? Valkrith here. Welcome back, and I have this little thing that I think we're gonna do tonight that I got a little bit ago called Demon Souls. I don't know if any of you guys know what that is, but I figured we might play it and see if it's any good, huh? All right, so tonight we are finally getting the Demon Souls remake going on stream. We'll see how this goes. I never did finish the original Demon Souls. I've played it some, but I got started with it after Dark Souls 2 came out. So I got into Dark Souls right before Dark Souls 2. My brother told me about it. I played through the first one once real quick, and then Dark Souls 2 came out. I played that a bunch. Went back, played some Dark Souls 1. Then I tried going back and playing Demon Souls, and that was rough at the time. I never did finish it. So we'll see how this goes. There's actually a lot of the game that I've just never played. So this is going to be pseudo first play, I guess. But we'll see how it goes. Let's jump into it, though, and get our character created and get off to the Kingdom of Boletaria. All right. Demon Souls. New game. So I have nothing specific in mind for what kind of character I want to make. Except that I think I don't want to be royalty, because that's kind of what I always default to in this game. And I'm thinking I want to go with a strength build. What is that? Oh, that's Cleric Talisman. Thief Stagger Bow. Falchion Dagger. What's that? Longsword? No, that's Short Sword. Can I zoom out? There we go. That makes it easier to see. So that looks like a short sword. And magic. He's got a wand. Mace. Heater shield is nice. That means... I thought you needed more than 13 strength to use the heater shield. I guess I could be wrong, though. I thought it was like 16 for that. I want to go with magic. Ooh, there we go. Hunter looks cool. That axe, though. That axe looks cool, but it's gonna... I'm gonna have a hard time not having a piercing weapon. There we go. There's Longsword. That's pretty heavy armor, though. I think that's broadsword. Oh, he has broadsword and a spear. And he's got... Does everybody have bolts? No. He's got bolts or arrows there. Yeah, those look like bolts. But no crossbow. So... Not sure what that's about. Really not sure. Oops, bumping into stuff. I'm really not sure exactly what I want to go with. I do want to use magic. So that kind of leans me away from the characters that are already geared towards faith. And I kind of want to go strength. I don't usually play strength, so I want to do that. I could go with the magician. He is 11 points dexterity, 9 point strength. So he has more dex than strength, but not by much. Not much at all. I mean, 2 points. So that could be rounded out really easily. And the 11 dexterity would probably be handy either way. I'm kind of leaning towards the magician. The soldier is already weighted more towards faith, though I do like the broadsword, and he's got heavier armor. And he's got a spear. I like the gear he starts with, but I like that the magician starts with spells. Wanderer is very high dex. Oh, the barbarian is actually kind of cool. 2 clubs though. Why 2 clubs? I don't get that. Is there's not like a power stance in this version, is there? I have played it some, but not much, and I have not tried any kind of dual wield or power stance shenanigans. I don't like the gear he starts with, though. And his intelligence is really low. We'll have to spend a lot of points bumping that up. Thief is high dex. That's high faith, though not a bad setup to start. Though I'm not usually a fan of the halberd. Huh. So right now, I think it's coming down to... What about the knight? Let's take a look at the knight. Knight doesn't look too bad. Longsword and... What is that? What is that he's got in addition to the longsword? I wish there was a way... Yeah, there wasn't in the original, and there isn't in the remake. There's not a way for me to inspect their items to see what those are. But he's got 2 swords there. Is that a short sword? No. That icon is different from a short sword. And a broadsword. Is that... Does he start with like a claymore or a bastard sword? What is that? I really want to know what that sword is. The knight is a pretty solid starting setup, though. I mean, 10 all-around stats, so easy to go any direction with, and a little more weighted towards strength. And he starts with Crescent Moon and Half Moon Grass, which is kind of cool. I may start with the knight. Oh, man. I'm going to have to take a bunch of armor off to start out with, though, in order to get... I made it in time. That sword is bastard? Okay. So he does start with a bastard sword. I'm still trying to pick what class I want to play. So right now I'm kind of leaning towards soldier, knight, or magician. I do want to do... I kind of want to do strength and magic are the 2 things that I kind of want to focus on. The knight looks like a good all-around start, but I'm going to have to take a bunch of armor off to get him able to move. The soldier looks good. I like the broadsword. I like the spear that he starts with, but his magic is low and his intelligence is low. The magician starts out slightly weighted more towards dex, but pretty solid start. It's the difference between a knight and a Templar knight. The Templar knight is like a paladin, so he's got a halberd, and he starts with the heal miracle. And he has heavy plate armor versus the, what was it? The priest, which is your cleric. He's got, well, basically a different set of heavy plate armor and a mace instead of a halberd. How about royalty? So I already vetoed royalty because that is my default go-to when I play this game. That is what I've actually tried every time I've sat down to play Demon Souls, is the royalty, because they start with rapier, they start with magic, they start with all the things that I like. And the ring and circlet they start with are actually really, 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 really good. So I want to do something different from a dexterity build, but I still want magic, because magic is really good in this game. I mean, I guess I could. I guess, Space Kitty, I could go with, if you could convince me, I could go with a faith build too, but I feel like, while I haven't played all the way through Demon Souls before, I feel like magic is extremely important through a lot of the bits that I have played through. But I did say that I would leave it up to you guys what I started out as and kind of how what direction I went. But me personally, I'm kind of leaning towards the knight or the magician. The soldier I like, but his stats are a little they're going to take a little more work to round out than I think the knight or the magician will. I don't know. Start as a priest and go full faith build. Okay, that I'm going to say no to that. And I know I said you guys could pick. I'm going to say no to that just because I have no idea how to even make that build or what that would play like in this game. Like, if I actually had played through this and I knew where to get the miracles and what they were and how to use them, I would consider that. But this is like first playthrough, pseudo first playthrough at this point, because I haven't actually figured out, I haven't actually played through the full game, and so I don't know a lot of stuff going into this. Can miracles even be used offensively? Do they have like lightning and stuff like they did in Dark Souls? I have no idea. I really don't. Though the Temple Knight and the Priest look kind of cool, though I'm not usually a fan of the Halberd. And he looks extremely heavy and slow. The armor set looks really cool, though. Beats me, never played Demon Souls? Okay, well, let's see. Okay, let's do this. Soldier, Knight, or Magician? Out of those three, which one should I start with? Interesting how there's no deprived. Yeah, there isn't. I mean, the barbarian visually is kind of the same thing, but he's not, you know, the soul level 0 one that you get with the deprived usually, or soul level, I don't know, whatever it is, the basic one with like minimal stats. Knight, always a solid choice. Okay, we'll go with the Knight. I like I'm curious about starting with the bastard sword, but I'm worried I'm going to be super heavy. But we'll go with it. And then there is. Hold on. Do you want to be a male knight or a female knight? I actually like the female armor. I think looks cooler. It reminds me a little more of the elite knight set. Name him Chuck. So in this version of the game, what they've done is right now I'm choosing my body type, and it's kind of hard to see because I got the big chest piece on there, but type B body is a male body, and type B body is a female body. But you can then put any kind of head you want on there. So you see my head stays the same, and I keep the beard. So you can interpret yourself however you want in this game. But the armor is very different between male and female in Demon Souls, and I'm trying to, I don't know which I like more. Play a bearded lady. Oh boy. Animation style, vocals. There we go. All right. So we're going with the bearded lady, huh? Actually, let's do... where's hair at? Where's hair? There we go. Should we go with the the curly stash? Make her a bearded grandma. Number 20? Are you talking about... Oh, this one? Alright, right, let's see. Oh, give her the Fu Manchu. Should we do? I think that fits better for an older grandma. Let's see. Is there? Yeah. Okay, so we'll bump the age up. Give her a little more weight in the face. And then hair. Get her a little gray there. Oh, and then you do all the face paint. And scars. A lot of scars. Epic here if I ever saw one. I kind of want to change the shape of the face some, though, actually. It doesn't... like, the shape of the face doesn't read grandma to me. There we go. I think that's a little better. Ooh, you can set their teeth too? Oh, does grandma have sharpened teeth? Or is she in need of dentures? Well, like, why do you even have this detail? Why do you even have this detail? Like, how important? Like, oh, we gotta give her the grill. We gotta give her the grill. Why do we even have this? Like, how often are you going to see the character's teeth? Give her vampire fangs, gold-plated teeth, missing teeth, sharpened teeth, bad like, are you really going to see your teeth enough that this is going to matter? I kind of feel like Granny's seen some battles, so she's missing some teeth, but she also got paid for them battles, so she got it taken care of. Missing teeth, she needs dentures. Alright, we'll go with that one. Hair, facial hair. Let's fix them eyebrows. Alright. I think... Oh, can we do, like, earrings or anything? No? Doesn't look like it. Thick eyebrows. Alright. Starting gift. What do we got here? Alligator of Guidance. Stone that radiates a guiding light. Recovers some of the user's HP. Increase rate of stamina recovery. Raises item discovery. Ooh. Firebomb. Souls. I think we're gonna go with the ring. Alright. Now we just need a name. What's Granny's name? Ring sounds way better than the others. Yeah. Right? Ring increases item discovery. I'm thinking something like... How about Gertrude or Kalani? I don't know. I like Gertrude more. Or. I got it. Matilda. Granny Matilda just going out and taking heads. Oops. All right. I think that's it. That's us. I will say one of the things I'm a little disappointed with, you can't actually adjust your body at all, right? Like in Dark Souls, you can change your body shape as well, and there's nothing like that. Everything's just for the face in this. But here we go. Let's get it started.
King Alant the XII, by channeling the power of souls, brought unprecedented prosperity to his northern kingdom of Boletaria. That is, until the colorless deep fog swept across the land. Boletaria was cut off from the outside world, and those who dared penetrate the deep fog never returned. But Valifax of the Royal Twin Fangs broke free from the fog and told the world of Boletaria's plight. That the old King Alant had roused the Old One, the great beast below the Nexus, from its eternal slumber, and that a colorless fog had swept in, unleashing terrible demons. The demons hunt down men and claim their souls. Those who lose their souls lose also their minds. The mad attack the sane, and chaos reigns. Valifax also spoke of the enticing power of the demon souls. Each time a demon claims a human soul, the demon's own soul is invigorated by the life force, and the power of a mature demon soul is beyond human imagination. The legend spread quickly. Mighty warriors lured by the possibilities braved the fissure to breach the accursed land, but none have returned. Bjor of the Twin Fangs, Yurt the Silent Chief, Saint Urbane, Skirva the Wanderer, the sixth Saint Astraea with her Night Garl Vinland, and Sage Frake the Visionary. The colorless deep fog slowly creeps beyond Boletaria's borders. Humankind faces a slow and steady extinction. The deep fog will eventually swallow all lands near and far. But Boletaria has one final hope. A lone warrior who has braved the baneful fog. Has the land found its savior? Or have the demons found a new slave?
Alrighty, yes, we want to play the Journey to Nexus. Why do things always take place in the north? And in the same castle, apparently? Granny is our last hope.
I shall guide
I love it.
you to the fissure. So that you may lull the Old One back to slumber.
Oh, here we are. Here we are. Alright, I'm assuming... Oh, yeah. That's not good. Alright. So we gotta take stuff... Oh, that's a mail breaker. That's terrible. I mean, I guess it is a thrusting weapon, which is useful in this game, but a mail breaker. Alright, well, we're going to drop the mail breaker. Wow, we're at 88.5% of our carry capacity. Helmet's got to come off. Gloves are coming off. And we're still not below the threshold here. Oh, Granny. It's too good. It's too good. Weird weapon for a knight to have? Yeah, I agree. That... Okay, we do have a thrusting attack with the longsword, so we do have that. I love this character. We're just going to be... Oh my god, we're not going to be able to move. We may have to take pants off too here, or something, because... There we go. Now we can at least roll decently. Or maybe we just go... Maybe we do this. Granny don't give a shit. Granny's going for it. Well, she probably has arthritis. Well, you notice the posture changes, right? So you see now I'm standing straight up, right? But if I equip my armor, my character is now hunching over more. It has to do with the weight threshold. They actually change their posture based on how heavy their equip burden is. And once you cross that equip threshold of, I think it's 50%, where you start really slow rolling, they actually go from a more upright posture to that more hunched posture that she had a minute ago. But this may be how we go for a bit till we can get some different armor. Or at least get our equip load up. You know. It's pretty cool. Yeah, it took me a minute to realize that's what was going on, because I noticed when I was making character before, they all had different postures, and I'm like, what is that? Do I get to choose how they stand and whatnot? And I couldn't figure it out for a little bit, but then I realized it was all the heavy armor characters had that hunched posture, and the ones with lighter armor didn't. Alright. Hopefully, we'll be able to beat the boss at the beginning here, too. That would be good. That would really suck if we started without being able to beat the boss. I think there's one more. Is there one more? Should be one more. Yep, there he is. Starting out with 100% damage reduction shield is cool, too. This is 100%, right? Yeah, 100% physical damage reduction. Alright, off to the next area. I don't know if you caught it, but that was the load screen. All those claims they made about no more load screens, you just saw it. So the original Demon Souls had load screens with all the characters, like some of the primary characters in the game and their names and whatnot, pictures of them. so you could learn all the characters. You just saw what little load screen there is in this game. I was looking at some technical videos for the PS5 and how it's able to accomplish the, like, little to no load screen time thing, and I was like, oh wow, that actually makes sense. And for at least the moment, it works. Now, of course, that just means that you're capable of doing other things with the technology to push that limit, which will make load times come back in the future, but... Ow. The load times right now are just over about 3 seconds. So, I believe the technical video I watched said that the M.2 SSD hard drive for the PS5 can load 6 gigabytes of data into the RAM within a second. That means that they can fill up the 16 gigabytes of RAM in just under 3 seconds, and then another second or so to initialize the data once it's been loaded into the RAM. So yeah, just about 3 seconds is load times here. Awesome, we're almost back to the days of NES. Well, okay, so like I said, about 3 seconds is our load time, 3 or 4 seconds, but keep in mind that that's only currently, right? We can load, it can load 6 gigabytes of data into RAM within a second. So 3 seconds, a little under 3 seconds to fill up 16 gigabytes. So where do we go from here? Well, now we just give it more RAM, and now it takes, you know, 6 seconds to fill up 32 gigabytes of RAM. So load times start getting longer because we have one aspect that is so good we can start bumping up all of the others in order to bring things back. But also, if you look at what the PS5 is doing right now, and you look at the tech demo they did earlier this year for Unreal Engine 5, put those two things together, and holy crap, are we in for some cool stuff in a couple of years here for what games are going to be capable of doing. It's pretty ridiculous. All right, so this beginning bit here, you have to die, okay? Sooner or later, you gotta die. That's just part of the story for this little intro bit. But they give you quite a bit of stuff to work your way through first. So right here is a boss. We are supposed to die to progress in the story, but we also are capable... what is this? What is this? Counteracts poison? We don't need that equipped right now. We can kill this boss, and then it moves on to another optional area. So, I'm really hoping we can kill this boss. Boss isn't too difficult. I've killed him plenty of times before, but it's also really easy to make 1 or 2 mistakes and then just die. Like that. Holy shit. Alright. I like how his ass jiggles when you hit it. Like, it's the most absurd detail, but jiggly booty. Alright, let's keep this rhythm going. Oh. Oh no, oh no. Ooh, here we go. What you doing? What you doing? Overhead? Oh no, swipe. Alright. So far so good. good. Ooh, alright. Getting close. Uh-oh. Oh, son of a bitch, we died! Oh, that one fucking hit took us out. Oh, that's so annoying. I hate dying to the Vanguard Demon. I hate it. Look, this is the load screen, and we're done. Seems like basically the Asylum Demon? Yes! The Asylum Demon was a direct reference to the Vanguard Demon.
Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. Soul of the lost, withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. So the world might be mended. This is the Nexus. It holds together the northern land of Boletaria. Thou canst not quit the Nexus, but the 5 archstones will guide thee to the outer lands.
Alright, you have died, and the Nexus has imprisoned your soul. You cannot escape the Nexus. However, by capturing demons' souls, you can reclaim your corporeal body. And we got the Nexial Binding, which is basically the dark sign. We'd lose our souls, but it sends us back to the Nexus. Alright. So, yeah, the Vanguard Demon basically is the Asylum Demon. Like, the Asylum Demon was basically done as a reference to Dark Souls. Like, that very first boss that you're not supposed to beat when you first see him in the Undead Asylum, like, that was a straight reference to 2 demon souls with the Asylum Demon and the Stray Demon and whatnot. Get that Pyramid Head helmet. I have no idea where that comes from.
Well, you slipped through the fissure too, did you? You came for demon souls? Or to save this land and be remembered as a hero? Hunting for demons? Try one of the archstones. Now go. That is why you came, is it not? To this accursed Boletaria.
Alright.
What are you
What?
doing? Even I will not.
I literally just walked past him.
You came for demon souls? Or to save this land? Bah, it's all the same. We're well.
Okay, that was dumb. Sucked.
You new here. Are you here for my services? The name's Baldwin. I'm just
Weird.
an ordinary blacksmith.
Is that the obligatory Crestfallen who laughs for no reason? Yep,
Just bring me
that's
all the souls
Crestfallen.
you can. In trade, I'll give you weapons, or forge the ones you already have. With your souls, I can eke out a living. And with my weapons, you can go on living. Not a bad deal, eh?
Alright. What does he have for sale? Dagger, short sword, battle axe. Can I compare? Is there a way to compare to what I've currently got equipped? 3 pounds. Okay, 3 pounds is the weight of the heater shield. Basically, I'm thinking the heater shield might save me some equipment burden. Because that is also a 100% damage reduction, physical damage reduction shield. So if you do beat the Vanguard Demon
interesting.
at the beginning, it takes you to a 3rd area. There's another Archstone you can use. Takes you to a 3rd area. And there are some more items there, some really good items for starting out, some consumables, and I believe some sharp stones and hard stones, which are what you use to upgrade your weapons. And then you also run into the final boss of the game, and when you walk up to him, there's just a cutscene where he slaps you and one shot kills you in order to give you your obligatory death and send you to the Nexus. Unfortunately, I did not defeat the Vanguard Demon, which is kind of embarrassing. 3.5 pounds, so not a huge difference there. Hey man, how are you enjoying your PS5? Hey Darth Botto, how's it going? I'm loving the PS5. We're about to head to the first area, and oh my goodness, I was just showing off the load times. I'll point it out again real quick when we get there. Like, the whole no more load screen stuff, like, the way they announced that made it sound more sensational than it really is, but it's still pretty damn significant.
Here in this Nexus, my wife and daughter fell victim to the demons.
Stockpile Thomas.
But I would be worthless in battle. At the very least, I hope to lend my assistance to you brave slayers of demons. I would be happy to lighten your load and look after any excess baggage.
So, Space Kitty, you have not played Demon Souls, correct? So, in Demon Souls, and we're actually going to use this right now a little bit. In addition to your equipment burden, in the upper left there, you can see I also have an item burden. There is a limit on the number of items you can have in your inventory, not just equipped. And so Stockpile Thomas is where you send items you don't need. I really like the fluted armor, but I think I'm going to put these away for now so they're not just sitting in my inventory taking up space. And keep my item burden down.
Rest assured.
Now, that said, for the
best of luck to you.
For the remake, I don't remember this being in the original, but in the remake you can send items to the stockpile anywhere from anywhere in the world. So if you pick up an item and you don't have the item burden, you can just send it to the stockpile instead. Before, I think you didn't have that option. It was just you don't get to pick up that item then. Hi, my name is Hi, Stockpile Thomas. My name is Storage Bin George. Me too. I've had a great time playing Diablo 3 with my wife, but we're planning on trying more exclusives soon. Sam, by the way. Yeah, so I only have 2 games for the PS5. I only have 2 PS5 games for the PS5, and that's Demon Souls, and I did buy Madden 21 because I haven't bought a Madden game in like 6 or 7 years, and I figured it was time to get a new one. But I'm really liking it. It's a lot of fun. And I can finally play Ghost of Tsushima. I couldn't play that on my PS4 because it kept overheating my PS4 and shutting it down, and so I've had it for months and I haven't been able to play it.
Has God abandoned us for King Alant, failing to show proper respect? Oh, Mbasa.
I gotta say, the characters don't look like I picture these characters in my head. When I think of these characters, like her and Crestfallen and Stockpile Thomas, like, this is not what I picture at all. Alright, so I think we talked to everybody. We're going to head off to the first area here. You know, just getting some good bonding time with the sliding back into gaming before going into the modern titles. Yeah. The one I am most excited for PS5 that isn't out yet or that I don't have yet is Kenna Bridge of Spirits. It's supposed to come out in the spring. In March, I believe, is the release date for that one. And that game looks phenomenal. It's basically like a Studio Ghibli Zelda Breath of the Wild style game. It looks amazing. All right. So we're going to travel to use the first Archstone to go to the Gates of Boletaria. Now watch this. This is the load screen. You ready? You ready? I'm traveling. Load screen. Right there. That's it. And we're done. So that was it. 3-4 second load screen loaded the entire level and the cutscene. Like, that's just ridiculous. There we go, late moon grass. Quite a bit of it, too. I may put on the plate armor. Once we get to... There's going to be a vendor here in a little bit that'll sell us another set of heavy armor, but not as heavy as the fluted armor. It's basically the armor that the soldier starts out with, instead of the knight's armor. Oh shit, oh shit. I'm really annoyed I didn't kill the Vanguard Demon. That's going to haunt me for this entire playthrough. That I didn't kill Vanguard. Oh, it's so embarrassing. Ooh. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Alright. Let's see. This guy. Ooh, alright. I also will say I feel like they made this first boss way easier than it was in the original. Half moon grass. Oh, we have our ring equipped, right? Yeah, we do. Okay. Oh shit. I didn't mean to pull both these, but I forgot they were here. When I'm attacking in sync. So, it's interesting. I was talking about this earlier. I got into Dark Souls right before Dark Souls 2 came out, right? And I never finished Demon's Souls because I went to play it after Dark Souls 2, and just going back to this game was hard because it was an older one and it just was not as smooth. That said, I always felt like Demon's Souls was harder than Dark Souls, not because the gameplay and the mechanics were harder, but just because of how the game progressed. What is that like? That looks like there's an item down there. Oh no, that's just the door. Okay. It was more so how the game progressed. So in this game, instead of bonfires, you have the archstones that let you travel back to the Nexus, right? And we just got the one out on the bridge there that brought us here. from now on, there will not be another Archstone until after you defeat a boss. So there is not another bonfire, essentially, until after the next boss. And then once we get that one, there won't be another one until after the following boss. So they make you go through a lot more of the game between checkpoints, essentially. There are some shortcuts and things like that you can open that help, but it's still more of the area that you have to progress through without dying before you can get a checkpoint and kind of move on from there. And I felt like that, more than anything, is what made Demon Souls harder. That, and also this first area, right now, we can't level up. We can't, you don't get the ability to level up until after you defeat that first boss. So whatever you start with is what you got. You got to get through this first area and the first boss before you can do anything else. Ow, I'm hitting the wall. Hit the wall. Oh shit, I'm hitting the wall again. Move. Archer over there. That, and the game has a weird mechanic like Dark Souls where your health is reduced when you die. So I'm in soul form right now, which is why I'm blue looking. And also, I have half health when in soul form, which is rather significant compared to Dark Souls, where you lose like 25% or something like that. Alright, there is a knight back here. He's one of the red-eyed knights. He hits a lot harder and is more difficult to kill. I will come back for him in a minute. There is an item just beyond him there. I always remember it not really being worth the hassle of killing him, but we will come back to do that because we are getting close to the first shortcut. And I would rather get that first. Then try and fight that guy and get killed. And have to go all the way back through the whole level so far. Oh, damn. No. Heal. There we go. Get that shit out of here. Half moon grass. There's also an area here you can jump down to. I believe there's a crossbow down there. Let's do it. I think it just leads right back up here. Yeah, light crossbow and wooden bolts. And this leads... Ah, here it is. One of those guys that's throwing firebombs at us. So that's the way forward, but this over here is the way to the shortcut. Oh, saw that ghost come by and almost crapped myself. I thought it was an enemy. Pine resin. Alright, they're not coming at us yet. I'm gonna put on firebombs. See if I can hit those barrels. Hey, there we go. Ow, alright, hold up. Okay. This is the Cling Ring. So we're going to equip that right now. That reduces the, yeah, less HP reduction when soul form. So now instead of losing 50% of my health, I only lose like 25. It's really annoying because I have a hard time ever taking that ring off because you basically always want to be in soul form in this game. The game actually has a weird mechanic that kind of penalizes you for being alive.